and again, it's really about creating more and more of this length in the spine, breathing long and deeply, creating this groundedness into the floor, and this lifting forward the sternum, forward and up, forward and up. And you can see again that her body is shaking a little bit as she breathes long and deeply, grounding, lifting, extending, and opening. And change. Bring that foot down. And again, find your samasthitihi, your equal standing pose, a little bend in those knees, a slight squeeze of your thighs, your butt, your feet together, spreading the tissue between the bones in your foot. Really feel that floor, and breathing so long and deeply as though you're breathing up a long, skinny straw on the inhale, creating more and more of this lift and groundedness at the same time. And so these are examples of standing forward bends. Now we're going to show some examples of forward bends in floor postures. The first posture we're going to do is a rounding spine posture, and it's called rabbit pose. And so Ashley is going to demonstrate this one for us. Inhale, bring your hands behind your back, Ashley, and go interlace your fingers and get a nice grip with these fingers on the inside and the thumbs on the outside. Right? You can see that grip right in there. If she were too stiff to get this grip, then the modification for this would be to use a strap, and that is something that some studio members definitely do when they practice rabbit. Now inhale, draw your shoulders back, lift the sternum forward and up, right? And now she's going to tuck her chin in. Tuck your chin in, Ashley, and round your spine to maximum, looking at your chest, rounding the spine up. Ideally, your chin is tucked into her collarbone. Now the crown of her head is touching the floor, as you can see, right? Walk your knees forward, left, right, left, right. If you can smack the knees into your head when you're doing rabbit, that's great. If you can't, you just do the best that you can with that. Now on the inhale, she's pushing down with 3 vectors. She's pushing down with her knees. She's pushing back with her heels into these fingers. And I'm going to give a little help here and hold on so that she's got nice strong fingers, and her hips are rolling forward and up, forward and up. And what that is doing is it's creating a rounding spine. Can you see her spine rounding in this rabbit pose? Her arms are actually taking on tension in this, and as her spine is rounding up, there are tremendous medical benefits for her in this rabbit pose. As she presses her knees down, heels back, hips forward and up, she's also sucking her gut up and in so that the breath is inflating more across her back and her flank and less through the front of her body, right? Press your knees down, lift up your hips, and come into a seated position, relaxing and breathing. This posture rabbit is done usually in a hot room. In the style of yoga that we practice at Yoga Passion, we heat the room up to about 100 degrees. And that heat makes it easier to get this rounding effect. And so we'll watch Ashley just do this posture one more time. Go ahead, Ashley, again, reach those fingers back. Right? Get the shoulders back. Proud chest. Tuck the chin in and curl the spine again as you breathe long and deep. Looking up at your own chest. Walk the knees forward. Good. Now with these strong fingers, push your heels back into your fingers. Now you don't want the instep to lift. You want the heels to push back, but the hips to be what's lifting, drawing up and forward as the knees are pushing down, drawing this gut up and in, and creating this nice rounded effect in the spine, right? Because she's able to ground the front of the spine with her knees, and she's able to ground the back of her spine with this grip on her heels, right? Because if you recall, what I said about rounding spine forward bends is that it's important to be able to ground both ends of the spine so you can round the middle part of the spine up. That's great, Ashley. Bring your hips down, Ashley. Come on back up and come to seated position here, breathing long and deeply.